Hi, I'm Alan DeGeneres. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Alan Show. Today, we have a special guest star, math teacher from Briarwoods High School in Ashburn, Virginia. Give it up for Whitney Loy.
Now tune into the motherfucking greatest.
Stop, you guys are too much. Too much. Thank you.
Turn this over there. So you can go and brush your shoulders off, nigga. I got you.
Back. We're here with Whitney Loy, like we introduced, and we're going to start the show off with a bang here. We all know what you did to get here. I mean, we all know. So we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go straight into your class, your math class.
Okay.
Tell me about your grading policy.
Well, in my class we have a AP style course. You know,
Yeah, right.
it's AP college.
Yeah.
Primarily consists of tests and quizzes. I do assign homework.
Right.
We can
So
talk
this
about that
homework,
later.
yeah, it's a pretty controversial thing, homework to students. Tell me about your homework.
Well, the homework is assigned daily, normally by a worksheet. Might be coming from textbook. It's not going to be graded, but each quarter I will be handing out a spiral that's going to be graded on
So you want to
accuracy.
be prepared
Yeah,
for
wanna
the
be
spiral.
prepared, Yes.
I see. Now, Whitney, you are known for your tough assessments. I did hear a story that one time a student did indeed pee his pants before one of your tests. Is that true?
Yeah, yes, it's true.
Wow.
It's hard.
Now, tell me about these assessments.
Well, the assessment's pretty straightforward. You know, I'll always tell you ahead of time that when they're
So
coming
no
out the
pop
test.
tests, right?
We'll hold your horses. We have some pop quizzes.
Okay.
Back to the tests. Tests are AP timed. There's going to be a calculator and no calculator section, and they're always going to be cumulative.
Right.
Meaning you're going to have to remember things from the beginning of the year for the end of the year tests.
All right. Now, we're going to move on to the AP test. We all know about it, right? Give me some major keys to this AP test.
We'll have two major keys. First major key. If you don't study, doesn't matter. You gotta get some sleep.
Right.
First major key. Second major key. Let me see that. Second major key is a good breakfast. Okay?
Yeah.
No amount of studying will help you like those two major keys.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Most important meal.
Exactly.
Let me go a little bit more into this AP test. Okay, so there's 45 multiple choice questions and 6 free response questions. It's going to be roughly 3 hours for the whole test, yeah.
Oh,
And remember that those two parts, multiple choice and free response, are going to be some calculator, some no calculator.
you got to be ready for both.
Okay,
You know, make sure you got your calculator.
exactly.
Now, snow days. We all want to be outside, sledding, making snowmen, right? But there is calculus to be done. Tell me about that.
Well, there's always calculus to be done, Ella. You know, that's my classic saying. During these snow days, you know, you might think you're going to be having fun, but no. I'll be sending you a reminder and telling you about the work that you're going to be having to do during these snow days. And I expect you to do them.
You know, it's for the better.
It's for the better.
Now, kids are going to be sick. Kids are going to be out. It happens. You got the Zika virus, swine flu, strep throat. You know, there's a lot of possibilities. Right?
Classic.
So when a kid is absent, how do you go about, getting them back into it?
Well, when someone's absent, it's their responsibility to make up for work that we've done in
These are
class.
young adults here. We're talking about young adults.
Yeah, they need to be responsible for their missed work. Their absence on them. Okay? If they miss a class before the big test and they're there for the test, I'm going to expect them to take that test because they should have been doing the work.
Like that.
If they're absent the test day, you're going to have to be coming in at least later that week or maybe the week after to complete that test.
Now, kids are going to be sick. They're going to be gone. It happens, You got the Zika virus, swine flu, strep throat, a lot of possibilities, all right? So when these kids are absent, how do you go about getting them back into calculus?
Well, they're still going to be responsible for making up the work that they missed. All right, they can check the folder in my classroom, or they can go online to the online calendar,
That's
see
good.
what they missed.
I like that.
If they miss during the week of the test, there's where we'd be going over things. They're still going to be expected to take the test, and if they miss the day of the test, they're going to be having to take that test later that week or the next week to come whenever they can.
They gotta be responsible.
They have to be responsible for
These are
what
young
they
adults
miss.
here. They gotta be responsible. Now, technology is a big thing these days,
Yeah.
especially in school.
You could say that.
Now, you have a web page? Is that what it is?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's under the Briarwoods website. You just go to staff, go down to my name, Whitney Loy. I forget that. On there you'll see that I teach both an AB and BC course. Since me and Ellen, you're going to be an AB next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go to the AB portion.
Okay.
And you have my online calendar. You have a lot of online resources, which we're
Talk
going to be
about
talking
these resources.
Okay, so there's a lot of, I'll leave a lot of hyperlinks for you
Oh.
guys to just click on.
One click
Go-
and you're there.
Example of that would be a Calc Chat.
I've
I-
used that before.
Yeah, exactly. It's really,
Wonderful,
really useful
wonderful
source,
source.
and I hope it'll help a lot of students out.
I hope the same. All right, now, Whitney Loy, let's say I'm one of your students, all right? As a student, what do you expect from me?
Well, first on, I expect you to be doing all your work. All the work I assign, you're going to do after school. You're going to study for my big exams, and I expect you to do good on them. If you do all these expectations of mine, I expect for you to be getting a great grade in my class and a great grade on the AP exam.
And that's what your job is.
That's what my
That's
job
what you
is,
want
my
us to do.
responsibility.
All right, this next and final segment of the show, we're just going to call it Whitney, because it's all about Whitney. Now, this is all aside from all the math. We're done with the math. This is all about you, Whitney.
Okay.
Tell the world about yourself.
Well, for starters, I love a few things. It's my dog's at home, my Steelers, Big Ben the Steelers, and of course, WVU.
Really? Did you
Yeah,
go
Good
there?
old West. Yeah, I went there. It was great. Burned couches. It was our thing.
Lots of memories, I assume?
Lots of memories.
Oh, man.
Apart from that, I love math. I love my job.
Yeah?
I'll never quit because of those benefits. And overall, I just love my students.
All right. Well, Whitney Loy, it's been a pleasure.
It was a pleasure with you, Ellen.
And we're peacing out for today. This has been another great episode of The Ellen Show.
Ellen and Jonas.
We'll see you.